Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Weininger Racing. Well, today I'm back on the Rally Bug. The last video I did this inner fender here, and today I'm making some adjustments. This was a little bit hung up there. See, I want to get this tucked all the way in. If you notice on the last video, there was a little bit of gap here, and I mentioned scabbing that in a little bit, but I really don't want to do that. I want to make adjustments to this, because what I did was I measured from the inner fender there to this rib here, and this was actually an inch further out, so I have room to bring that in, suck this in, so then I'm actually welding onto this little ledge left behind by the original inner fender. So I did a little bit of cutting and pounding and adjusting there. I'll be able to do a nice little bead in there, but I still gotta get this tucked in, which is going to involve, I gotta pull that mount off and see how the inner fender there is actually on the outside, where I want that on the other side, and that way that'll suck that in. And by doing that, I'm thinking that is going to bring it in all the way where I can actually start welding it to the body here. Now, I don't know how much welding I'm doing today, because we got this hurricane going on just one state over, and we are getting the winds from that. So I'll probably be able to get things tacked in pretty good, but as far as running pretty beads, I'm gonna have to wait for a calm day. So yeah, tomorrow's even supposed to be worse, I think. But anyways, we'll see how this goes. I want to get these to fit today. And another thing I got to do, my son did the wiring here. Now that there, I want all of that to go through and actually be in here, and then we're going to be able to then run the wiring up and over. So once I get everything tacked in on this side, I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole through there. It's going to have to be about a 1 inch, use a hole saw, cut a hole through there and be able to push those wires through. So I'm going to, I got to unbolt that body mount, move that to the other side. So let's get going on that right now. Just by getting that inner fender on the right side of that, I'm able to tuck that in. Now, we got this little bit of gap right there, so I'm going to see if I can't pound that on up to come up with this, or I don't want to unweld that, so I'm going to make that work that way. But that looks better all the way. So from about this point here to that point there, I got to beat that up a little bit, and then I'll have some metal there to weld. that point right about there. Got the body mount and everything tied together there. Yeah, that brought that edge up. As you can see, that little bit of bending and banging brought that metal right on up. So I can weld that all the way around. That there needs to be picked up there. But that's looking good there. So now that this inner fender is very close to perfect, I'm going to use it as a template to cut out the next one. Now, I picked this little thing up yesterday. This is a white marker. We'll see how well this works. Apparently it doesn't work at all. There we go. It's actually not a Sharpie, it says it's a paint writer, so seem to do. Look, just like that, we got the other side. It's about the same. That should be good right along there, but go ahead and set that in there. See how that one's gonna look. We're going to want to come out here. So it's looking real close. I'm going to do a little fudging around off camera and get that tacked. Day with the hurricane, I'm not going to be able to do much welding, but I will get it tacked and we'll see how this goes. Well guys, I'm back. And I tell you, after doing a little fudging, bending, and hammering, I got everything ready to weld on up. Look at this other side. It's always funny about things like this is the second time you do them, they are a little bit easier. I went ahead and did the bending and pounding of the original fender to bring that on up. So this is all going to get it's tacked in now, but it's all going to get welded nicely. This, I got to do a little trimming down there, so that'll go back to where it belongs. But you can see it's a little tight right there. But what I want to do, I want to get the hole made for the wiring to come through there. And so I'm going to have to determine where that needs to be. But yeah, the inner fenders are pretty much done except the final welding and mounting. And then of course I'll be putting some some sealant in it. I'll run a bead of caulk on the inside there, but yeah, this is all looking real good here. And yesterday, went down to the local metal store there and I picked up this piece of diamond plate. And I got some tubing there to build the framework for the back deck. Now I'm gonna, after I drill the hole there, I gotta run over there to O'Reilly and look for a battery here. My son told me the name of the battery, I don't know, H35 or some series battery that's a lot smaller than the one I have, so it doesn't come up as high. I know I said that I don't like the side posts, but I think that is probably going to be the smart route to go. Unless in the decking I build a little area that comes up a bit and has its own separate lid. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm going to go see what's available as far as batteries and get going on that. I do got to get all the electrical system back intact, so this thing's a driver again. So last time we did that hood and the tail end, this is all coming together nicely. Can't wait to get the back deck in here, and I got enough diamond plate to actually come up the walls a bit, so this is all going to be an extremely nice looking clean back area here. But let me get to figuring where I got to drill that hole. I can see I don't want to have to pull the fender off, but I just might have to. I don't know, we'll see. I'll take a look at it and then bring you guys back when I'm done with that little bit. So. Well, hey guys, I'm back, and that went pretty smoothly. What I did was I took a hole saw. I was able to drill a hole through that little area right there, tuck them wires up in there. We'll probably make them a little bit tighter, but I got to show you these things. These things are awesome. My son ordered these somewhere, but all you have to really do is drill a hole and you stick that in there. So it's just like that. You wrap this around. I'm going to turn that over. Put the wires on top there. Stick that on in there. Pull it tight. And look at that. That holds all of them. Now he's got this neat little wrap there. This won't be permanent, but I want to get these out of the way for now. So, you got the hole drilled through there. Got these nice and tucked. And then he can continue on with the wiring that he's going to be doing. I'm going to run to O'Reilly right now, see what I can do about a battery. And I'll bring you back when I get back and show you what I got. I got to measure what size box I built there. If I got to change the box a little bit, I will. The main thing is that it doesn't come up as high as the one that was originally on this. Here's one of these batteries right here. I mean, this is that's a real tall battery. That's for what I'd be putting in Greenie there. The work truck. We don't need that for rally bugs. So I'm gonna go see what kind of battery I can get, and then I'll be back. Well guys, I made it back from O'Reilly, and I survived. Well, I tell you, it's windy out there. And if any of you guys are from California, I know that you're actually getting hit with this worse than we are. I mean, I'm 100 miles away from the center of this storm, and it's crazy here. So you guys take care, batten down the hatches and make it through this storm. Well, let me show you the battery I got. And I'm real excited about this because this actually has sunken down posts like that. See, I plan on hinging my framework off of here, and so the aluminum diamond plate will actually be up at this level here, which is probably a good 2 inches up above the post. I will go ahead and in that portion of the paneling mount some rubber underneath there, so there's no chance of any kind of electrical storm from the battery. But this fits in the place we wanted to locate the battery. It's a top post And I'm real happy with finding that. So one thing I need to lower, I got the oil filter here. Now I need to lower that. I'm going to lower that down here, and then I want to move the pump over, and then I'll be ready to build the frame for the little hood. It's going to hinge here, it's going to come on up, and it's going to be really neat to have a little compartment here to throw whatever I want to there. Of course, I'm kind of build things extra strong, so if I even wanted to haul some logs, I could do that. It doesn't matter, because it's going to be able to take it. So what we did today, we got this other one built, the inner fender there, we got that all built. We got it tacked. I'm not going to do any welding in this stuff, so have to pull everything off, finish up the welding everywhere. You see I tied the inner fender to the body mount there, and then it will get welded along here and along here on both sides. So this all turned out really well. Real excited about how this project's coming together, and I hope you are too. So stay tuned, because more is to come. More is to come. And like and subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, because we're trying to get our subscriptions up. My son and I are basically brand new to this YouTube thing, and so we're trying to get caught up with the guys that have been around for years and years, and that's going to take your help. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there. Like and subscribe, tell your friends, and lots more projects to come. The LS motor for that, the C10 project, is actually, that's almost done. So we are going to be assembling that motor within the next couple weeks, and we're building that to be turbocharged. So we had to get the extra heavy-duty rods and the solid, what do you say, cast pistons, whatever. My machine guy knows what to get for that, because we told him what we're doing. So thanks a lot, guys, and like I said, stay safe out there if you're out in California, because I know you're getting hit today. We'll see you again. Bye.